Hi everybody and welcome back. I'm Juliette. Today I prepared for you full 45 minutes yoga practice. It's a beautiful practice and it will fit for all levels. So if you have never practiced before or you're just a beginner, I will give you modifications. And if you practice in long time and you are intermediate or advanced level, I will give you more advanced asanas. So it's a beautiful practice. Let's begin. So let's begin by crisscrossing our feet and just place your hands right on top on your knees. So let's close our eyes and just prepare for this beautiful practice. So start with your breathing. Let's take a good quality inhalations through our nose and a good quality exhalation through our nose as well. We're using belly breathing. Chest breathing is very shallow, it's not enough. So with each and every inhalation, expand your belly, and with exhalation, gently contract your belly and let the air completely go. And while we settle in, calming down, let's set a beautiful intention for this practice. To flow through this practice freely, easily, joyfully, with no expectations, with open heart, with a sense of curiosity. What if something really great will happen for you today? And let's take another good quality inhalation through the nose. And on exhalation, open your eyes and reach up all the way up. Long extended arms and all the way back through the sides. So let's do it just a couple more times. Reach all the way. And the exhalation all the way back. One more time. And this time let's connect our fingertips. So take those hands if you can, upside down, towards the ceiling, shoulders down, heart up and forward fold. Gentle forward fold. Relax that spine, soft neck, and reach up again. And this time maybe you can reach all the way behind that crown, fully back and forward fold again. Quality exhalation. Reach up again all the way through. And exhalation all the way down. Hollow that belly. Bring the belly button towards the spine. Let's reach up all the way and take our arms all the way behind and just open the heart. So take those hands all the way behind, take the heart up, keep on breathing. Inhalation through the nose and exhalation through the nose as well. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and do a few lateral bends. We're gonna start from the right. So take it all the way and all the way to the other side. Big reach. So make sure that your both sit bones are grounded and you go for that lateral bend straight through the side. So we try not to fold forward, but we're reaching up with the heart all the way, keeping that spaciousness in the heart. And let's do just a couple more times. Reach all the way, beautiful, and all the way to the other side. Now let's expand a little bit, so let's take the hand slightly behind, about 45 degrees, and the other one as well. And let's do just a couple more times on each side. Right now, all the way. And all the way on the left. Great job. Now see if we can reach up all the way through, lengthening and feel the difference after the opening. Connect with those hands again, all the way. Reach, drop the shoulders, extend the spine. Big breath. Don't hold that breath. And take the hands all the way forward up front of the forehead. Round that back. Relax your neck. Soft, beautiful extension. And breathe. Very nice. So let's take those arms all the way on the side and wake up the shoulders a little bit. So take them to the side and truly reach from side to side. So it's a good lengthening from the fingertips, from one fingertips towards another fingertips, and then take your right on top on the left and give yourself a good quality hug. Big breath. And maybe you can even fold forward, squeeze yourself very nicely, like you haven't seen yourself for a few weeks. And let's take it back up, and we're going to extend our arms all the way to the other direction right now. Big reach. And now left above the right, and squeeze yourself really nicely and fold forward. Very good. Great job, guys. And let's come back. And we are ready to make a transfer to the hands and knees. So here we find ourselves on the hands and knees. Let's make sure that the wrist, elbow, and shoulder stacked one on top another. So good alignment, and start to move up and down, just waking up the spine. So on the way up, fully expanded heart, and on the way back down, relax, release that neck, take center of your spine all the way up. Breathe and use each and every cell of your body to move through this flow, all the way reaching up. And on exhalation, again back down, soft neck. Relax that neck, no stress in that neck. Big reach, open up the heart, shoulders away from the ears. And come on back down. On the next one, we're just simply going to hold it up in a cat, in a cow pose. All the way, heart forward and up, tailbone up. In just few breaths, we're holding the asana, but we are not holding the breath. And let's go for the opposite direction. In here, we're going to round the spine in the cat pose, Marjarasana, and relax the neck all the way center of your spine up. Breathe, belly breathing, and just couple more movements. Cow and the cat, just release the tension in the back. Great job. Let's start to move to the side. Lateral bend on the side, just the one as we did, sitting down. So it's not a hip swing side to side, right? This is a lateral bend, straight parallel the floor. So like you're trying to see what's going on behind the tailbone. So gaze towards the heels while you're moving. Great for massaging digestive system and just waking up the back, the waistline, the shoulders. And just let's do a couple more times. Breathe thoroughly and beautiful. Let's take it back to the tabletop. Let's wake up the core right now. So we're going to lift the knees and hold our knees right above the mat. Maybe inch or two. So pick your belly up. Make sure that your back is neutral, of course. And we breathe in. Breathe through the nose in and through the nose out. Each and every cell is working, each and every muscle, each and every joint working, so that this hold becomes effortless. Breathe, guys, belly breathing. Great job. Let's take the knees back, release your toes, and a couple more movements. Cat and cow. This time we're going to add one leg. So we're gonna start with the right leg. On the way to the cow pose, reach up your right, all the way extended leg, and all the way to the cat pose, draw that knee, chin, chest or belly. Exhalation, reach up again, right leg up. In exhalation, knee, chin, chest or belly. Let's do it one more time, reach. In exhalation, driving force in the belly, all the way in the center. Set that knee back. Let's do the other side. Left up waking up, and all the way, exhalation, chin, chest or belly. Reach up again, guys, all the way, and exhalation, all the way. Remember, driving force in the center of your belly, in the sun plexus. In exhalation, set the knee back down. Few more movements here, up and down, cat and cow. Breathe all the way, and just one more time. This time we're going to take our right leg up again, all the way, reach, and send those elbows close to the rib cage. Push down, exhalation. Come on up, knee, chin, chest, or belly. Driving force in the belly, in the sun plexus, reach, and push down, exhalation. Come on up, great job. Let's take the knee back, and we're gonna do the same one the other side. Reach up and push down, elbows towards the rib cage. Stay strong. Come on up, knee, chin, chest, or belly. Exhalation, contract. Now you don't have to bring that leg as high as I do. It can be much lower, or you can keep your both knees on the floor for that push-up. On exhalation, draw that knee, chin, chest, or belly. Set that knee on the floor. Excellent. And just couple more breaths. In and out, keep reaching. All the way, active breathing. Our breath is our energy for this practice. Let's take the right arm up and take your left leg up. Pick up your belly, guys. If that is very, very difficult, then of course you can tap the floor with that leg. Keep reaching, so it's not just an empty hold, it's an extension from the fingertips to the toes. We're generating the heat. Good, long extension. Keep on breathing, beautiful. And now, if the bind is there, go ahead for the bind. If you don't have that bind, you can use strap or towel, or you can just continue to hold. Extended arm and extended leg. Keep on breathing. Slow, settled breathing through the nose in and through the nose out. Beautiful. Let's take that knee back down. Relax that spine. Breathe. And on the way up, let's take the opposite side. So we're going to go for the left arm and right leg. Pick up your belly. Don't arch your spine, just a neutral curve in the back. That's totally fine. But try to make it nice and long. And again, that extension, fingertips, from the fingertips to the toes, all the way. Long, extended body, full of breathing. Breathe through, in and out. And you can hold it just like I did right now, or take it for the bind. Breathe. So even though the ankle comes closer to the wrist, to the grip, right? We're still extending that spine. So we are not contracting and shrinking in the back. We keep extending. Our back is our priority in this practice. Breathe, guys. And slowly let it go. Release it all the way through. Relax that neck. And open up. On the next one, tuck your toes, and we're ready for the first downward facing dog today. So beginners, you can bend your knees and lift your heels just like I'm doing right now, or intermediate and advanced, you can go ahead. If you're downward facing dogs allowed you to put your heels on the floor, then go ahead and do it. Let's talk a little bit about the form. So let's relax our neck and make sure we extend that back. Both hands, shoulders width apart, and your feet, sit bones or hips width apart. Slowly, gently start to work on that spine extension even more. Activate those arms and make sure those arms are really active, and push against the floor, push against your mat with your palms. Spread those fingers wide and keep again those arms active. And through those active arms, start to rotate your upper arms outward, relax your neck. It will help you to create more space in your neck and shoulders. And keep on breathing. Belly in, Undiana Bandha Lok if you're holding that soft neck. Limp and loose. We're gonna start next flow. So beginners, start with me here. We're going to take the knees on the floor and expand the heart, extend the back and take it back to the downward facing dog. Breathe. Let's do it one more time. I'm gonna do that with the beginners. And reach up and expand. And just continue to float like that for the few more. Intermediate and advanced. We're gonna go hover instead, taking the knees on the floor and back. Exhalation. Soft neck, complete that movement. Full downward facing dog. Now, you don't have, guys, to move as fast or as slow as I'm moving. I might do 5 or 6 repetitions. You might do 2 or 3 repetitions, or maybe more than I will do. So just listen to your breathing. Rest as you need in your child pose, of course. Breathe, guys, all the way in and all the way out. Let's do just one more time. So whichever one you choose, I'm gonna go with the beginners. Reach up and let's meet together in the downward facing dog. So let's bend those knees a few times, relax your neck, right and left and right. Soft, active wrist, left hands, of course. Let's take the both heels up together with me, both heels up. Shift your weight slightly more towards the hands, towards the shoulders. And on exhalation, set your heels. Good quality exhalation. Let's do it a couple more times. Reach all the way. And good quality active exhalation. Don't forget to relax your neck fully one more time. And quality exhalation, guys. Great job. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take the knees back and rest a little bit. We're going to rest in extended puppy pose. So let's set the knees mat width apart and just set the tailbone in between your knees and bring your heart all the way down. Now from here, if it doesn't go all the way through, you can prop yourself with a blanket, or pillow underneath your chest. You can also support yourself and just try to relax, whichever you choose then. And again, in the extended puppy pose, heart opening asana. Rather than trying to push ourselves down, we just letting the spine to become softer. Expand through the shoulders. And just being there. So close your eyes and let's bend just a couple more. Soft breathing. And then slowly, gently start to come back up with me. We're gonna go back to the downward facing dog. All the way. This time let's step a little bit wider. So slightly wider than your mat. And shift your hips. Again, all the way back. Shoulders soft. Expand through the spine. Extend through the back all the way through. Soft neck, navel in. Let's take our right hand in the center. Cover it with the left. If that is very active for you too much, just stay with the both hands, shoulders width apart. See if you can take your neck through all the way, bound hands, navel in, keep on breathing. So we always extend through the back vertically and we always expand horizontally. Let's switch, guys, the hands. Take your left, cover it with the right, just the opposite direction, and go ahead and rest in your downward facing dog. Breathe. So make sure that you equally grounded on the both feet and keep on breathing. Soft neck. If your neck doesn't go through, that's totally fine. Keep on breathing. Soft, extended back. No tension in that neck. And then we're coming back with our hands, shoulders width apart. Let's step closer with the feet, lengthening that spine again. Bend those knees. Step, walk, or hop to the front. We're going to reach up halfway. If you have to use your shins, you can use your shins. And forward fold. Beginners, you don't have to go all the way through. You can grab your elbows. You can support yourself with the fist or the blocks. And just gently release that belly right on top on the quadricep. Keep the knees very active, kneecaps halfway through. And full forward fold again. See if you can take your hands slightly farther. One more, halfway lift. Let's bend our knees and shift the weight slightly more towards the toes. So we're doing that so we just don't load our knees. And that chair pose doesn't have to be very low. It can be much higher chair, but try to open up the heart and lead up through the heart. Big sweep, team, all the way, hips forward and heart up. And full forward fold back to Uttanasana. Relax, restore. Let's do it one more time. Halfway lift, full forward fold. Don't forget to breathe. Halfway lift and bend those knees. Utkatta Asana or chair pose, lead up with the heart. Big breath all the way, hips forward, heart up. And full forward fold back to the forward fold. Look halfway through and let's take our hands on the floor. Step back with me towards the plank. So this is a strong plank. Wrist, elbows, shoulders are leveled. Now if you have to send your knees on the floor, please do that. Make sure that you don't drop those hips, right? It's still a plank if you're doing that on your knees. Keep on breathing. Through the nose in through the nose out. Breathe through, guys. Keep on breathing. Inhalation through the nose, exhalation through the nose. Let's slowly take the challenge for Chaturanga Dandasana. Low push-up. If you have to send your knees, again, don't hesitate. Roll through your toes and coming up with me. Cobra or upward facing dog with me. Breathe, guys. And all the way back to the downward facing dog. Relax, restore, all the way. Let's take our right leg up and look underneath the right. Shift the hips back, open up the shoulders. Breathe, breathe. You need to bend your knee maybe. Just extend, creating more space in those hips. And let's go for the tiger crow. Carry that knee, chin, chest or belly. Shift your weight towards the chest. Take it up again. Open up. Excellent. Take it chin, chest or belly. Take it all the way up. Extend. Excellent. One more time. Knee, chin, chest or belly. Up. Hold. Open up. Belly down towards the left leg. Close your eyes and breathe. Let's set that foot on the floor. And we're going to take our right hand towards the left ankle. And if you can't reach your ankle, then maybe the calf, or maybe you can actually send those knees on the floor and do the same thing in the tabletop. Breathe. And slowly return that hand back. Let's go ahead and take the left leg up. Open up all the way through. Breathe, expand through the heart. Maybe bend your knees to create more space. And carry that knee, chin, chest over belly, tiger curl all the way. Send it back on exhalation all the way open. And tiger curl, great job. Reach up again all the way through. Breathe in, last one. Tiger curl all the way. Open up, close your eyes. Rotate even deeper underneath the left. Shift the weight back, expand through the heart. And then carry that leg back, that foot back. Lengthening the spine. And reach left over the right. Now if it's not there, don't worry about it. Just grab the calf or set the knees on the floor, maybe your thigh, whichever you can reach. Close your eyes and breathe just for a couple of breaths here. Beautiful. And take it back. Take your right leg up again. Open up all the way through. Coming up on the tippy toes on the left. Reach, extend, lengthening. And send the heel back. Step forward, guys, for your low lunge. So we're gonna bring the knee on the floor here. Release your back knee and see if you can keep the front knee above the front ankle and heart above the hips. You can support on your lap. You can use the blocks if you have them handy. Tools are always a great idea. Reach all the way up. Reach, 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 reach. Expand through the heart, lengthen in spaciousness, and exhalation. Let's do a few side taps here. Lateral bends to create even more space in our chest. In our back. Straight laterally in on our hips. Let's do one more time. All the way. Good job, guys. Take your both elbows on the floor or on the blocks. Definitely if you're using them, just to repose and rest. You don't have to go on your elbows. You can go ahead and have your hands on the floor or set your elbows and maybe even forehead on top on the hands today. Breathe. Just a few quality, easy breathing here. And let that right hip just to melt and open. Come on up and let's take our left hand on the floor and open up towards the right all the way. Big reach, long extended and active arm. Long extended and active arm. Very good job. We're gonna take the both hands right here, tug the toes and push down to the low chaturanga dandasana. Come on up all the way through. Cobra. And let's rest just for a couple breaths in your child pose. And here from the child pose, come back with me back to the tabletop. And then we're going to extend our knees and we back for the downward facing dog so we can finish that flow, low lunge flow from the other side. Let's take our left leg up all the way, reach up all the way, nice and big reach. Very good, guys. And now lift your right heel all the way, then send that heel back and let's step forward all the way through to the low lunge here with me. So release your toes, take your front knee above the front ankle, shoulders up, back and down, reach up all the way, expand that heart, breathe, breathe, breathe all the way through. And let's start the lateral taps. Tap all the way on this side, then all the way on the other side. Breathe with me and take it one more time. Lateral bends. Again, if you're using the blocks, you could have taken your hands on the blocks, instead taking them on the floor. Let's just do a couple more. While you're doing that, make sure that you're letting go of the tension in the hips and all the way back. Reach up, and we're going to take the hands on the floor or elbows, and maybe you will set your forehead on your hands today with me. So again, if something is not comfortable, I don't want you to practice through the pain. So use the tools, modify, and anytime you need, you can rest in your child pose and then come back with me. Very good, guys. Just couple more breaths. Just couple more breaths. And slowly coming back with me. This time we're going to set our right hand right up front of the left foot and open up towards the left. Nice and spacious in the heart, long extended back, expansion, shoulder blades apart, big reach, strong arms. Breathe through, guys. And then slowly take it back in the center. Let's frame the front foot, tuck the toes, and step back with me to the plank. Slow Chaturanga Dandasana. So if you have to take your knees on the floor, do that. Coming up, reach all the way through. Cobra or upward facing dog. Breathe. And this time we're going to flow back to the downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, it's an asana for relaxation. Sometimes it might not feel like that, especially after long practice, but it is. So we will relax our neck, set our hands, shoulders width apart, palms are really flat, press all 32 knuckles into the ground, and you can lift your heels, right? Be patient, please guys, be patient. Your heels will go down once your hips are ready, once your spine is ready. Pull the shoulder blades apart, expand through the heart, soft neck. Very good, guys. Keep on breathing. Great job. So from here, we will slowly settle down on the floor, on our feet. So now if that is a little bit too much, you can support yourself definitely with the fist. If you can sit with the both hands, namaste, that's great. So just close your eyes, put your hands up front of your heart, and just give yourself a few quality breathing. And from here, let's go for our Virasana today. Now, it might happen that you can't go to your Virasana. In that case, we're going to use the block. I didn't bring my block today with me, but you can put the block underneath the bottom and just sit on the block. So if you're sitting really comfortably with your Virasana, then take your hands namaste and just close your eyes. And we're just gonna give it a few quality breaths. Very good, guys. So let's take ourselves back. So bring your both knees back, and then we will make a transfer to the seated position. So let's extend, move slightly back and extend our legs. So we're gonna get ready for the seated forward fold. In your seated forward fold, we work on our hips today. Make sure that it is a hinge from the hips, it's not a round back. Let's reach up all the way and just forward fold. Now it doesn't have to be all the way low like I do, right? If you are a beginner, you can have your hand somewhere over here or even closer. If you do have a back injuries, you can bend your knees slightly and maybe practice it that way. Other word, just take one step at a time. Don't hurry up. Your body will open up, I promise you, just when you're ready. For right now, just do the best what you can. And of course, focusing on our relaxation. Breathe, guys. Through the nose in and through the nose out. Let's just hold it for the few more breaths. And while you're holding your seated forward fold, I will tell you a little bit about this healing asana, Paschimottanasana. It's awesome for massaging the abdominal organs and pelvic organs for the spine alignment. So just let's hold it for a couple more breaths with me. And then slowly start to come back up. And today we're going to practice both Navasana. I will give you modifications. So for the beginners, or if you have a back injuries, I would suggest you hold the toes on the floor and support yourself and just practice strong back up here, engaging the core, of course, or you can take your feet 90 degrees, somewhere close to 90 degrees above the floor, still support on the ground, or maybe support underneath those legs. Breathe with me. Nice and open, heart up again, long extended back. We always focusing on the long extended back. And then, of course, if you're ready, we will extend our legs and just hold it up here. Make sure that the hold comes from the center. Source your movement from the center of your body, from the sun plexus, and breathe actively, rising in, contracting your belly. Stay with me. And just a couple more breaths. Good job, guys. A little bit lower and a little bit higher. A little bit lower and a little bit higher. Slowly release the legs on the floor. And let's stretch that back again after our boat pose, Navasana. Seated forward fold, just for a few breaths. Very good job. So we're going to finalize our practice with a couple inversions, and I will give you modifications and you can go with whichever your body is agrees today. So first of all, you can just take your feet up with me up here to the waterfall pose, and that's already going to be good enough. It's going to give your heart some rest. Breathe, guys. Very good for the blood pressure. Through the nose in, again through the nose out. I will constantly repeat it so you don't forget to breathe. Now you can also go with me today to the Halasana pose or half Halasana. You can start by bringing the knees on top on the forehead and just stop right there, or you can extend those feet all the way behind. So just choose whichever flows with your practice today. Breathe, guys. Through the nose in and through the nose out. Just make sure if you practice in the full Halasana, the weight is on the shoulders, not on your neck, shoulders and arms. And let's give it just a few more healing, relaxing breaths. Very good. So slowly start to take your knees back and give your knees a good quality hug. Just good quality hug all the way. If you can't put the shoulders above the ground like I'm doing right now, you don't have to. You can just release them and continue to give those knees a hug. And then slowly, let's extend our legs on the floor. We're gonna be ready for the final relaxation just for the couple minutes. So put your feet hips width apart and or slightly wider, and take your hands side to side. Let your feet and your hands just to curl the ways they want to curl. And of course, if your body feels today like you want to bend your knees and roll on the side, do that. The classic Shavasana would be when we extend the legs and arms, but I want you to be rested. So please find a position on the floor which will allow you to restore pretty quickly. So Shavasana, it's a beautiful time for relaxation, but not only that, it's a great time to connect with ourselves or reconnect. So close your eyes and just give yourself a good, quality, joyful exhalation. And let's start to focus on our belly breathing together. So soft inhalation, belly expands. And on a soft exhalation, belly contracts slowly. And again, soft inhalation, belly expands. And a soft exhalation, belly contracts joyfully. We are not forcing our breathing, just happens. So let's bring attention to our hands and feet. And make sure that those hands and feet completely relaxed. And let's bring attention to our heart and fill that heart with love, joy, kindness. And with each and every exhalation, just allow your body to become even more relaxed, just letting go of the tension. And then slowly start to move your toes, your fingers. Don't hurry up and take those arms all the way behind your head. Give yourself a good quality stretching and still keep your eyes closed. So hands away from the feet. Take your time and keep your eyes closed. And slowly start to come back up to the comfortable sitting position where we started. Let's place our both hands up front of our heart. And life is a beautiful gift which comes with responsibility to live it well and contribute to the others people's lives. So let's put more love, more compassion, more joy inside our hearts. Share with others and flow through the rest of this day. Namaste. Wonderful job, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed the practice and come back soon and we're gonna practice again together.